Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the podcast as well. We are back with another movie review and my boyfriend is back. Say hi. Um, so actually today Snyder Cut came out, Justice League, and we
Day of
watched it
the day of this recording.
the day of this recording and we watched it. So now we are just gonna jump into the review and review it. So stay tuned for after the intro and we'll get into it.
You did not need to say we'll get into it.
Well, I did.
Welcome to the Movie Madness podcast with your hosts, Nicole and Mike.
Okay, so here we go. So we're going to start off with the plot. So tell us about the plot, babe.
It was very similar to the theatrical cut of the Justice League. And there was like a lot of exposition that didn't feel natural. Most of the time it felt natural, but other times it didn't feel natural. It felt like the movie explaining to you what is going on instead of, being all natural with it. But overall, I liked it. It was a straightforward plot about saving the world. I liked it.
I thought it was a much clearer explanation than the other one.
Yeah, the other one,
I like
the
how
other
they.
one, yeah, the actual cut did not explain what the mother boxes were at all.
You were
What?
confused.
Yeah, yeah, but I was it because I'm a comic book fan. But why are you rolling your eyes?
I'm a
But
comic book fan.
I am. It's true. Not gonna lie, but this one explains it.
Did they?
Not sometimes not necessarily good, but it does it. So that's the minimum, and I enjoyed that. Also, it's a straightforward plot about saving the world, but goes side where it sidetracks to the away from the vanilla team coming together to save the world like Avengers. Snyder adds a little spice, a little bit of his touch to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did they talk about Darkseid in the other one?
not at all.
Not at all. So
Not at all.
I had no idea who. What's his name? The guy with.
Steppenwolf?
Yes. When he first came down in the other one, he was talking about someone, but we had no idea who he was talking. Well, I had no idea what he was talking about.
I knew.
But
Comic book fan.
it's good that I liked knowing what was happening. So this one I like a lot more. Um let's talk about characters now. Let's start off with Superman.
Why Superman? He was barely in the movie.
He was the
That's not
first
a bad
one.
that's not a bad thing, but
He was
it's
the first one I thought of and the first one I wrote down. So I'm going in order.
okay.
Superman. They fixed his mustache.
Did didn't fix the mustache. He never had one.
They fixed the CGI of the mustache. In
They didn't CGI it.
the last movie, they had
They
a
CGI'd it.
yes,
But
and they
in this
sucked
movie,
at it. And in
yes,
this movie, he had a perfect top lip.
because
He didn't have the mustache anymore, but
not anymore. He never had the mustache.
yeah, when Snyder was filming his part,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't have the mustache.
That was before, yes.
But when they reshot it, he had a mustache, and they
And they
decided to
yes,
use that clip that they CGI'd out, and it looked horrible. So I'm happy that that's fixed. Um, I love Superman's black suit. They
Yeah, I
did
love it too.
they didn't do that in the first one.
Yeah. No, no, that wasn't in the first one at all.
No, so I'm
But
happy that they did that.
but I wonder why he got the black suit. Like, what did it mean? Because in the comics, the black suit was just a special suit to help him heal. But here, it's just he was already like used to his powers, and then he just chose the black suit, even though there was a blue suit right behind him, like the normal Superman suit. But then he went to the black suit. So I don't know if there was an explanation. It was
No.
a very cool suit, but fan service.
I like that scene when he's walking down the hallway and all his suits are popping up, and then his normal suit came out, but then he turned away from it and then it went back into the. I thought that was cool. And then we didn't know what he was
Yeah,
staring at until he came out of the ship.
I knew what he was staring
I knew you knew, but
at.
I did not know.
It was in the trailer.
Yes, but I didn't know at that moment. Like, I don't know. I was excited. Okay.
Hmm. I don't. It was kind of pointless. Now that I think about it, having the black suit, it was cool. It looked beautiful, but the purpose of the black suit in the story, none at all.
Yeah, they should have explained it.
Like, they they could have like you had 4 hours and you had 4 hours like in the you had 4 hours. You could have fit
We
in a
could have
throwaway
added,
line. Yeah, you could have added a throwaway line like, "Oh, it's to help him heal."
yeah. Like, I
Okay,
don't think we'll mind like a couple more minutes just to explain it.
but we'll get to the runtime.
Okay.
We'll get there.
Um, Cyborg.
Superman first, Cyborg second. Why'd you say
I'm
Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman? That's the order.
I'm doing it in the order that I remembered them and wrote them down. So Cyborg's next.
Batman's next.
All right, Batman. Talk about Batman. The ending, he lost weight.
Yeah, because that was an added scene.
Yeah. But you can't really tell. Like, I couldn't, like, if you didn't say that he lost weight, I wouldn't have realized.
I realized because in Bat vs Superman, who was buff as shit. Wait, that's sorry. Can't swear.
That's fine.
That's fine. Okay, he was buff, and then when he got up from his bed, he wasn't even feeling
The shirt.
the shirt sleeve. I'm like, yo, and then I could tell like his face stayed the same, but like I could tell from his neck that he became skinny. Also, you could tell like in the epilogue sequence, like he wasn't filling up the back cowl fully. Like there was extra
Oh,
slack.
I didn't even realize.
I realized.
Um, I like the extra scenes we got to see of him. So in the
Yeah,
beginning and like all like the extra stuff.
yeah. I feel like it was like kind of. I feel like Batman was kind of. I feel like his role was misplaced as the.
Why?
He was like the. So the role he had in the movie was like the optimistic leader. There was even a line where he was talking to Alfred, where he went, "For once, I'm not operating on reason. I'm operating on faith."
Yeah.
I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that would be like a. That was a cool line, but I didn't feel like Batman would be that type of person to do that, especially after seeing how he was in Batman versus Superman, and then that's like a stark contrast to that. Um, and I feel like in the at the middle of the movie, he should have went, yeah, this team thing isn't doing it because Batman is typically not a team type of person.
Except Robin.
I feel like Wonder Woman should have had that role of bringing people together. Like Batman should be like the leader. Like he leads the team. It's about he leads towards the team towards the goal.
Mhm.
Like he's marching towards the goal, but he won't look. He's not the type to look back to check if his team is still with him. I
Yeah.
feel like Wonder Woman would be that type of person to bring everyone together and make sure everyone is in line, on the line, towards the goal. You know?
Yeah. I agree.
So yeah, because they didn't use Wonder Woman in that way.
Um, Speaking of Wonder Woman, when they brought Superman back to life, I feel like in the other movie, she did not want that to happen. She said that's a bad idea, like that, like what are you doing? And in this movie, they like made Aquaman the nervous one. He's like,
Yeah.
we shouldn't have done it, like all this stuff. I feel like they took, well, I guess he filmed it before, right? And the reshoot was the first one.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Where they brought Superman back to life.
Yeah, yeah.
So, in the first movie, the one I guess it was a reshoot,
Mm-hmm.
um, Wonder Woman was saying, "Oh, this is a bad idea. Like you shouldn't do this.
Mm-hmm.
Like what
Yeah.
are you?" But in this movie, the Snyder cut,
Mm-hmm.
it's Aquaman that goes like, "Oh, it's a bad idea."
He's the one.
So they switched roles. That other director, I forget his name.
Joss Whedon.
He just changed the role.
Yeah, it just changed like the role they had into.
But I kind of like that Aquaman's the concerned one because Wonder Woman has a type of personality that she will save everyone. She cares about everybody. She is, as you said, like a leader. Like she'll keep everyone in line. Aquaman, on the other hand, he tends to somewhat, in certain
Distance
situations, distance
distance
himself,
himself from everything.
think of himself, try to
Mm-hmm.
like save himself. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
it's very, I like that we see that side of him.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I see it now, and yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I really like how they did that.
Yeah,
'Cause
instead of in the theatrical cut,
I feel like Aquaman was,
Aquaman was just a dude, bro.
yeah, like
Was just the dude, bro, of the team.
I feel like he wasn't really in it in the first one. You
Yeah,
know,
no,
like I
he
feel
wasn't.
like
There, in this, yeah, in the theatrical cut, Aquaman was like
I feel like
he
the
was just
biggest
some strong guy.
I feel like the
But
biggest role he had in that
yeah,
movie was sitting on Wonder Woman's lasso. I feel like
oh
that's the
yeah,
longest thing he did.
I actually like that sequence.
Yeah, but it wasn't Snyder's, so it wasn't in it.
Yeah, I really don't mind.
I really I liked in the first one when they didn't say my favorite line, but when Flash was running and he goes like, "I really hope I'm going east." I thought that was I was laughing my ass off,
I
laughing so hard. But
in should I? Are we still on Wonder Woman or
do you have anything else to say about Wonder Woman?
no? I just yeah no. That's all. That I just think she should be the one to bring everyone together. I also
Yeah.
thought she was very bad. Wait, I forgot that sequence in the beginning at the museum
Yeah.
where she rescued everyone. I still think it was stupid. Why?
Why?
Same. Um. Okay. So they walk in. All of the guys in suits. They walk in. Also, why do you need to be dressed in suits? Like you're gonna blow yourself.
He wanted to
Okay.
look professional.
For a mass suicide.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at this. They all go in. They shoot up everyone. They take hostages.
Mhm.
And they set up a bomb. And they put a timer. Why did they need a timer? If they wanted to blow everything up anyways.
And it wasn't even like a long timer. It
Also,
was only 57 seconds.
it was 1 minute. Yeah, they started at 1 minute. But the whole point of a timer is so the person that's setting up the bomb
Could run away.
can run away. But they're staying. So what are they waiting for?
I think that was just kind of like it had to be there so Wonder Woman could come save everyone type thing.
It
It's like not realistic.
It could have just been it could have just been them stealing artifacts.
Yeah.
It really could have been just that. But they and also they said it's gonna blow up 4 city blocks, and it's like back to the Dark Ages. And then when Wonder Woman lassoed the guy, and she's like, "Oh, why, what are you guys doing?" It's like, "Oh, we're a cult that's gonna turn back the clock 1,000 years. Blowing 4 city blocks is not gonna turn the clock back 1,000 years and go back to the Dark Ages." I think that was.
And that explosion wasn't even that big, so we probably
It
wouldn't
wasn't.
even.
Yeah, it wasn't even that. It wouldn't even cover 4 city blocks
And then she destroyed the building anyway.
for one guy.
This chick.
She beat up everyone so quickly in under 10 seconds because we saw the timer and it was like 15 seconds, 14 seconds. And she beat up everyone so quickly. But then she threw away the bomb, and yeah, that's fine. And then she fell back, saved everyone, blocked all the bullets. And it's just one guy left. Why the explosion? That was unnecessary. That was
Could have
unnecessary property damage.
easily threw
Easily
something
just
at him.
punch him.
Yeah.
Just walk up to
Like
him
I
and
know
punch
he
him.
was reloading his gun, but like you in that moment, like you're so fast that you could stop bullets as they're flying at you. But as he's reloading a gun, you can't punch him.
I don't know.
It's like,
I just think that sequence was stupid.
all right, let's talk about Cyborg.
Cyber. Okay.
Actually, let's finish Aquaman since we started.
Yeah, Aquaman. Yeah, we started with Aquaman. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very good. Like I like this version. No, I like this version of him more than the other movie because
He's more of a loner. Like you could tell how flawed he is.
yeah. I feel like in this movie he really he had a lot more lines and stuff and like he was in it more.
Yeah. Also, I also think he was kind of underbaked, underdeveloped.
Okay. Why do you say that?
They didn't lean in on the aspect of him accepting himself as an Atlantean.
No, because when he was talking to Wonder Woman, he said that he hates them.
Yeah, but yeah, he said that, but at the end, what I think it should have been was he accepts himself as an Atlantean, and then in the Aquaman movie, he accepts himself to be king. First, he needs to accept the Atlantean part of him. Now he accepts the human and Atlantean part of him. He knows he's from two worlds, and now in the Aquaman movie, he should have been like, now I have to lead Atlantis to unite the two worlds.
Mhm.
I sidetracked to the Aquaman movie because I like this is where, because of the Aquaman movie, I feel like this is where he should have been. But either way, I feel like him accepting the Atlantean part of him was underbaked. That's it. That's all I had. But everything else was fine with me.
Keep forgetting that like his own movie comes after Justice,
Yeah, it comes after.
because then he doesn't know that the chick, I forget her name.
Mara,
Yeah.
why are you rolling your eyes?
I don't like her, man.
Why
Okay.
don't you like Mara?
I don't like the actress.
Oh, you don't like the actress? No, we're talking about Mara. We're not talking about.
Alright, she's cool, I guess.
Why are you rolling your eyes?
She's cool.
Yeah.
Let's talk about, who do you want to talk about? We have Cyborg, Flash, Darkseid, Joker, and the other guy.
Joker was barely in the movie.
I know,
What are you
but we're still gonna talk about him because I
Okay.
love Joker. Okay. Who do you want to talk about?
Okay, in the Justice League, we have Cyborg and Flash, which is, in my opinion, the two best characters in this movie.
Flash, man. Oh my God. Let's talk about Flash because he got me
Flash,
excited. He
Flash, and
had
Cyborg.
he had me on the edge of my freaking seat when he went rewinded time.
Yeah,
That was awesome. It was
yeah,
beautiful. And that was also
it
my
was beautiful.
favorite scene, by the way. I'm gonna repeat myself, but that was my favorite scene. Um, it's just awesome.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I almost said Cyborg. The Flash was so. I really have to bring the theatrical cut, the Joss Whedon version, into this conversation again because holy shit, what he did to Flash was criminal. In the theatrical cut, Flash was low key annoying.
like I feel like they made him say too many jokes.
He was a child,
Yeah, like they showed him off as a child.
but but in the Snyder cut, he he's so his story arc, his character arc, it's so well made. Like with this
Yeah,
introduction of him applying to
criminal justice.
no, not criminal justice, the pet store.
Oh, the pets. Oh my God. And then like show him
Yeah,
running out of his shoes
yeah, he's too fast for shit.
and he get ass touched the glass
Yeah,
and it shattered. And he put
yeah,
the hot dog in his pocket. That was awesome. That was awesome.
yeah. It showed how resourceful he is, like how fast he can think because it's the Flash.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't just run fast; he can just the fact that he can perceive time as fast. It showed that he can think fast too, and then just being able to make that connection in time. It showed how how he handles a time of crisis. Because
Mhm.
like a girl is falling out of her car,
And he grabs a hot dog.
but yeah, and then he he still has time. He knows he can save her, so he still has time to think back to what he was doing before that,
Mhm.
which I love, and it really showed his personality. because in the theatrical cut, it's just say stupid jokes.
Yeah.
But in this one, it showed it showed how resourceful he is, how um how much he's struggling. It showed how hard he's working to for his dad. Uh, yeah, that
Yeah.
yeah, that's it. And then at the end, the dad said something to tell him to not stop living in the past, make his own future.
Mhm.
And then at the end, when he had to save everyone, he had to go back to the past
To save the future.
to save the future. So he's like it's like him breaking away from that line. Yeah, so that was part one of the two best characters in this whole movie.
I freaking love him. But he had a few great jokes in there too.
Yeah, great joke.
Made you laugh so hard. Cyborg. Cyborg scares me.
Why?
It's very
That
like,
yeah, part two of the two best characters in this movie.
yeah, like he's intense. Like he took charge. Like he
Other
definitely
than Batman did.
he took charge in certain situations. And how his father died. That was cool. Not that his father died, but like the way he died was cool.
Yeah, and yeah, I really love how they showed what he used to be like. They showed
Yeah,
how
that
smart
too.
he is.
Like flashbacks to where what he used to look like, and then like
Yeah,
how he gave money to that lady that was struggling. That was nice.
yeah. I really loved his character arc of how the the more he realizes what good he can do, the more he realizes, oh shit, I'm not broken. I'm not a monster. I can do good.
Yeah.
So at that sequence when Flash ran back in time and then charged Victor, and then he saw the vision of his dad, his mom, and him,
Mhm.
and then they were like, "Join us," and he's like, "No." And then they're asking, "Don't you want to be whole again?" And it's like, "No, I am whole. I'm not broken." And then he separates his dad from him, and he separates his mom too. And it's like it transforms into the mother boxes. I thought that was a very cool sequence.
Yeah.
Very well done.
He was very good with like the different cuts. Snyder. Like he
Yeah.
definitely knew how to freaking work that.
Be, yeah, definitely because of that last scene of him separating the mother
Mhm.
boxes,
Yeah.
that changed my mind about the cyborgs. I definitely preferred Ray Fisher's cyborg than the cyborg in the Doom Patrol.
Wow.
Just because of that, it was very genius. But the cyborg from Doom Patrol is giving him a run for his money. Like it's
Annoying.
a
He's
very
annoying.
we didn't get to that part yet. We didn't
Oh,
get
so he
to
gets more annoying?
no. He gets because there's this there's a plot line that made me go, wow, this is great. But
Alright. Alright, let's talk about what's the guy's name?
Steppenwolf,
Yes. He looks so much more intimidating in this one than the first one. The first one, he looked like a cartoon. This guy, I would run as fast as I can away from him.
and I'm so glad he's not just a giant gray CGI villain. Like
I love his armor. Oh
Yeah,
my
his
god.
his armor is like shining, and you could tell there's like a rainbow shine to it.
Yeah,
I really loved that
I love
about
that
about
so
his
much.
armor.
He's definitely, his face got more scarier.
Yeah, I I really love how his armor functioned too. Like, remember when all the Amazons were shooting arrows at him,
Yeah,
and then he's like, and then his
it just
armor
came
cut
off.
all the arrows. Yeah, that
That was
was
awesome.
amazing.
I love that. He's scary. Um, Dark Side. We don't see him
It
a
wasn't.
lot,
We don't see him a lot, but when we do,
but
we'll
I
see
feel like
him.
in the next movie we're gonna see him a lot, and he's gonna be
If
scary.
if there is a next movie, hopefully there is.
Well, they kind of like leaded. They left a lot of stuff to
Yeah,
be made
you
into a next movie.
yeah.
There's the end scene where like Joker's there, and like it's like the apocalypse type world, and like everyone's fighting and all this stuff. Lois is dead apparently, and she's the key to something. So I feel like there's a lot to be like. He could make another fucking I cursed. Another 4-hour movie. He is. I know for a fact he's gonna make another 4-hour movie because he has a lot of stuff to go to. Because Lex Luthor's out of jail. He has, what's that guy's name? The orange.
Deathstroke.
He has Deathstroke, and then there's Joker, and then Darkseid is gonna come back because he's pissed. And then like there's like already four things that's gonna happen. And then we have Martian guy,
Martian Manhunter.
Martian Hunter, and there's just a lot of stuff that's gonna go down.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a whole other. We better have a whole other movie. Joker, the Joker that was in Suicide Squad is back. How do you feel?
That's not the Joker from Suicide
Yes, it
Squad at
is.
all. It's the same actor, but it
Yeah,
is not the
actor.
same performance.
I meant actor.
Yeah. It's the same actor.
Do you
Same actor.
like that actor playing
Yeah,
Joker?
yeah, I do.
I feel
I
like
do.
he plays it very well. I like his laugh.
I don't really like the laugh.
The laugh's creepy. That's why you definitely have to go for it.
It's more of a ha ha ha. My favorite laugh by far would be, well, of course, number one is Mark Hamill, but live action, it's gotta be Arthur Fleck from the Joker movie from 2019.
Okay.
That's the best laugh because there was so much character in that. But in this movie, that feels so artificial. It doesn't feel like it's coming from Joker. It feels like he's taunting Batman, kind of.
Well,
Well, he was taunting Batman, but that wasn't like a true Joker laugh. Like, I
mhm.
feel like Joker would laugh hysterically when he mentions Robin, because he did mention Robin.
That was messed up.
That was messed up, very messed up.
He didn't even
But
say Robin. He's like, your adopted son.
I love the line where he said, "You should have known better before." Something along the lines. You should you should have known better to than sending a boy wonder to do a man's job. That was amazing.
That was intense.
Get it, because the boy wonder, Robin, Robin the
Yes.
boy wonder. Okay,
Okay, I got that. I got
yeah.
that. Don't worry. But
You
yeah.
know how they say Batman the Caped Crusader, Superman the Man of Steel.
They better make another movie because I want to know how they started working with Joker in the first place, and what happened to Aquaman, 'cause apparently he's dead.
Yeah, remember when Darkseid in that vision? Darkseid stabbed Aquaman with his own trident, which is very disrespectful.
Oh yeah.
He stabbed Aquaman with his own trident, and then he Omega beamed another Atlantean that was behind him. That was intense. I
Of
love
course, the Hawkeye has to die.
Superman.
No.
Oh, careful what you say on the internet. There's gonna be a bunch of girls and gay guys going right in the comment section, typing their heart out and disliking the video. So be careful.
Aquaman.
Okay, they're gonna like the video for that,
Okay. Alright.
but they're gonna dislike for what you said about Superman.
Let's talk about cinematography. I love how dark everything is. Like, I like it makes it feel more intense. And, like, you just get the feeling that you have to be in the movie, you know?
I'm just happy the final fight wasn't red.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But do you have anything to say about other than that, cinematography? It's gorgeous.
It was very beautiful. Like it's just staring at a painting and multiple it's the whole movie is like walking in an art gallery.
Oh yeah, I agree.
The whole movie feels like that. It's very beautiful. The aspect ratio impressed me.
I
It
love that
impressed me.
aspect ratio.
I thought we were gonna get like useless information. I didn't know how to feel about it. Quite. I was still unsure. But after seeing that, I'm like, wow, like it the way the images fall in place, every shot feels carefully crafted to make the perfect image.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
Gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Let's talk about action. I feel like the final fight scene, was definitely more intense and much better than the other one. When Flash was running around in the circle to get the charge, they did not have that at all.
No. Yeah,
At all.
they really cut out it in the theatrical cut of Joss Whedon's cut.
Why are you rolling your eyes?
I don't like Joss Whedon.
Okay, and I don't like that actress, so continue.
What do you mean?
I don't like the actress, so I'm allowed to roll
Amber
my
Heard?
eyes. I'm allowed to roll my eyes at
No,
someone if you
but
roll yours at
we
it.
weren't talking about the actress. We were talking about Mara. We were talking about the character of Mara.
Yeah, continue.
In Joss Whedon's version of Justice League, Cyborg and the Flash were the two worst characters.
Yeah, because in the other one, sorry,
No.
Batman just sent Flash away. Go save everyone.
Yeah.
And in this one, there was no bystanders.
No.
So, like, I feel like the other director just went like, okay, Flash, disappear.
Yeah, I feel like there was no need for Flash.
Which sucks. Alright, what were you gonna say? Sorry for interrupting.
No, I just think that in the theatrical cut he didn't have anything to do, but in this one, in the theatrical cut, Flash and Cyborg were the two worst characters, but in this one, they're the two best characters of the entire movie.
Yeah, because they work together. Like,
They work together.
Cyborg needed Flash's energy.
Yeah, they worked together, and both of them had complete like story arcs.
Yeah. You gotta learn a lot about them.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved it. Like I was on I had so much anxiety when Flash was running around and then he got hit and then he couldn't it was too late for them.
Oh,
Then
that.
they
Okay. Yeah. The third act had very handled tension very well.
holy crap, I was like flipping out. And then when he got hurt, he couldn't heal. And then when it healed, that's when he went back, like it reversed it, which was like,
You know what? I'm gonna say it.
wow.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm
Oh,
gonna say it.
shots fired.
I'm gonna say it.
Go ahead.
Ready?
I'm ready.
In terms of structure. In terms of structure
Yeah.
and cinematography wise, just adding that. But mostly in terms of structure, the third act was better than Endgame's third act. Avengers Endgame's third act.
Okay, okay.
I said it. I said it. I
I
said it.
wouldn't say that.
I said it. I said it. In terms of structure,
Mm.
because why would I say that? Here's why. In Endgame, it was just beat Thanos up, beat that guy up. There wasn't like a clear
I'm pretty sure
thing.
Superman did the same thing.
No. Here's okay. Let me explain. In Avengers Endgame, it was just beat Thanos up until it got to the point where they had to put the gauntlet in the time machine. That was good. That was handled well. Okay, but most of it was just fucking. Oh, most of it was just superheroes just beating up a mindless army, just a CGI army. Here, they are fighting a CGI army, but they
Because
have like a clear goal, like that same clear goal that they had in Infinity War. Don't let Thanos close his hand.
okay, but they were trying
They
to do that again in Endgame.
no,
Yes. Were
Thanos
they
didn't even have the
was
gauntlet.
Thanos trying to get it?
He was no,
Yes.
they were just fighting.
No, Thanos got the
No,
gauntlet
but
at the
he didn't.
end.
Yeah, but he didn't have his eyes on it. He was just fighting.
Okay, but everyone's end game was to get it away from him. So it was one specific goal.
But it it wasn't like him marching towards a goal. Like you know how remember that scene in Avengers Infinity War
Yeah.
where Thanos appeared and then he had to get to Vision. So we saw what was the threat, what was the what was at stake, and what was standing in his way.
It's the same thing in Endgame. We have the threat, Thanos. We have what's standing in his way. Everyone trying to protect the gauntlet.
But they didn't even find the gauntlet was still under the rubble, and then when they
It was
found it,
with Hawkeye.
oh yeah, exactly, it was with Hawkeye, and then it okay, it was with Hawkeye, and then Nebula got the gauntlet. But that whole time it was in there, what were they doing outside? Wasn't remember when Thanos was just waiting for it, and then Captain America, Thor, Iron Man just came and
Because
just started fighting.
they wanted to end Thanos before anything happened. They thought they could take him on.
Yeah, no, and it, there was no tension because you can't really tell because in a video game you can tell when there's a life bar, but you can't really tell.
Oh, you could tell when they start
Was
getting bloody and shit, yeah.
yeah,
Captain
exactly.
America looked wreck before all the portals
Yes,
opened up.
but you can't tell how beat up Thanos was. You can't tell if he was he tired
The balls,
or
man.
or was he just like just getting warmed up. You couldn't tell about Thanos.
Okay, I agree on that. They could have like showed something, but
Back to just
all right.
back to just yes, I feel like it was handled well because there was like a clear goal of separating those mother boxes. Don't let them synchronize. There was a ticking time bomb. There was the world at stake. They had a solution, and they were in the
Mhm.
process of doing that solution. And while they were in the process, they had things getting in their way. So that scene when Cyborg was separating the mother boxes, and then you see Steppenwolf walk behind him, my heart dropped. I'm like, oh no.
Mine did too. Well, not as much because he did the exact same thing when he was in his father's lap.
Yeah, but
So I was like, oh shit, this is happening again.
no, but this time there was like a ticking time bomb. Like he 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 needs to desynchronize. He needs to separate the mother boxes, or else the world will get destroyed.
You want to know what made my heart drop? Is when the alien bug thing shot Flash while he was running.
Parademon.
Yeah,
Yes,
while
that
he was running.
exactly. That
That's
that
what
that
made my heart drop. Because then Cyborg couldn't do anything.
exactly.
But it's
But
not
now
better than
and then now
Endgame.
he had to wait, and then while he's waiting, Stepper was walking behind him, so it's like everything was going wrong
Not better than Endgame.
until Superman came, and then it was, I think it was better. In my opinion, I think it was better. This might be a controversial
I think
topic.
it was very good, but don't come from my Endgame. Alright, Justice League focus. Okay, continue. Sorry, that just got me heated, bro. Okay.
We're gonna make a video about that, about
Just argue
the
back and
whole
forth.
the
Well,
whole
here's the
MCU. By the
thing.
way,
Here's the thing.
coming soon. Stay tuned.
I am more for the MCU because I know them better. This is the first time I'm watching anything that has to do with Superman
Yeah,
or
I prefer story wise. Yeah, I prefer the MCU because they had more.
and they have Captain America. Hi, boyfriend.
There was Aquaman.
Okay, but if I had to choose, Captain America's my number one. He's like my day one, you know. They also have Doctor Strange. Okay.
In terms of my crushes, I prefer DC all day, any day.
Yeah, because you're a girl.
Yeah, and your guy.
Yeah.
There, there is no way in hell, Black Widow, Scarlet Witch, and Captain Marvel would go on top of
Okay,
Wonder
just
Woman,
forget that we have
Gamora,
Captain Marvel. Just forget that we have her. Just
and
throw her in the corner.
do you have another female hero from Marvel?
Black Widow, Scarlet Witch, Agatha.
She's not a superhero.
She's my
Gamora,
Gamora.
she's your super. She killed the dog.
Gamora. I was joking about Agatha. Gamora. Even though she dies.
Okay.
And then
Gamora.
we have
First,
Wasp. We have
okay.
Wasp. With
Yeah,
the
Wasp is hot.
shall we? We have Iron Man's wife. I forget her. Pepper.
Okay. All of them. There's no way they can go over Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman alone. They can't take
Pepper's
over.
pretty good, bro. That was a joke. Scarlet
Wonder
Witch,
Woman.
100%.
Wonder Woman, Mara, and Harley Quinn. No way.
Okay.
No way.
Okay. I'll go for Wonder Woman and Harley Quinn. I love them. The other one could go.
Mara.
Don't lick your lips. All right. Focus.
Mara.
Focus.
I hate Amber Heard, but Mara. I'm just separating the movie character from the real life actress. Those are two different people.
Yes, babe. All right. Let's change the subject. What is your favorite scene out of the whole 4-hour movie?
Oh wow.
Mine is when Flash rewinds.
Mine was the whole third act. As soon as the Batmobile jumped out of
That was
of
cool.
the as as soon as the Batmobile jumped out of the Firefox, everything up to before the epilogue was amazing. I have one nitpick though. Aquaman was not actually Aquaman in that. You know, the one guy known for a superpower of
Water.
being good with water. He had
He had
no
the
contact with water.
Okay, but he sent off that beam thing from his trident.
Yeah, but
That kicked ass.
Aqua, man.
He should have know what he should have done. He should have done that blood thing.
He's not as skilled as Mara when it comes to water hydrokinesis.
Oh.
He's not as skilled. Mara is known for hydrokinesis, but Aquaman is mostly trying to
Alright.
strength.
Well, we kind of compared the movies with each category, so do you want to compare anything else, or do you think we're kind of doing it as we go?
Runtime. Oh, let's talk about the runtime. How did you feel about the movie being 4 hours?
Okay. I thought that since it's 4 hours, they were going to drag a lot of stuff. They were going to overextend stuff. They were going to waste so much time on one thing. But no, I feel like it needed to be 4 hours. Like, it wasn't like they kept moving and moving and moving. Like, it was like, I think it worked perfectly because they got the right amount of information in those 4 hours. They didn't waste any time. They didn't drag anything out. They could have been on like one thing for like an hour, you know? Like, no, they did not. I know that you think that they kind of dragged out the beginning.
I think they dragged. Yeah, I think they dragged out the beginning, the whole part where they're showing the mountains. I didn't feel like they should have shown all of the mountains.
Yeah.
Like all the shots of the mountains. There was a lot of slow motion,
In the
which made the
beginning,
movie.
yes. In the beginning. There's too much.
I
But
think I think the movie could have been 3 hours and 30 minutes. I feel like
yeah.
you could. I feel like you could cut a full 30 minutes without affecting the movie.
Yeah, you could have. I don't know. I
'Cause,
like it, man.
yeah, there was a lot of slow motion. There was a. Mm, I'm really trying to think of. There's a lot of shots where it's just the cinematographer just showing off.
During the movie when we were when there was like a good CGI type thing. He's like, "Oh, this CGI person is showing off. Look at his skills."
Yeah, yeah. When I think it was Darkseid's hand that grabs the ground and you could see the dirt fall. Yeah, no, that
And
yeah,
then when he steps in the puddle, I was like, "Oh, this guy's flexing."
yeah,
When he had to step in the puddle. They put a puddle there on purpose.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, I loved it. All
yeah. I
right,
feel like it dragged a little bit, just a little bit.
we have one more thing, which we're only gonna share one continuity mistake with you because I didn't catch any and it was.
Go on the website. I wonder if
Do
someone
you
is like,
think it's no? Do you think it's too early to go on the website? Because we watched the movie today.
I, f- I feel like there's gotta be someone that's your type of person, and they're zoning in on continuity mistakes.
Do you want to
Big time.
Google it?
I'm doing it.
All right. Well, I saw one when what's his name? What's the butler's name?
Alfred.
Alfred. Why can't I remember? Okay, when he was handing Batman the mask as they were getting on the plane to go fight towards the end of the movie, they timed it wrong. So he gets close to handing the mask to Batman, but when they switched spots, it kind of like reversed a little and he was further away. So like they kind of just messed up the times. It's hard to see, but like I saw it. You find
Okay.
anything?
Zero mistake.
Yeah? It's probably too
Yeah,
early.
it's too early. I feel like there would be someone
I
like
should type the first one.
yes.
Okay. But anyway, do you have anything else to add, Bubba's?
Um. Yes, I have a question.
Yes.
How did Aquaman know where they were? How did Aquaman know they were on Strikers Island? Plot
No,
hole.
because
Plot hole.
here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. What were they under?
Gotham. They were underwater.
Water, sonar, Aquaman.
That doesn't mean he knew where they were.
And he talked to the fishes. He's like,
They
they are
they
there.
they didn't explain that.
No, they didn't. They didn't explain how they found them, but I have a feeling it has to do with like the water,
Plot.
and like he sensed it.
They didn't explain it. Therefore, plot hole. No, the same thing you do with continuity mistakes.
Wow, dream team right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plot hole. Continuity mistakes.
Hire us. Okay. We will ruin your movie. Okay.
Yeah.
um, yeah. Anything else to add? I thought I was gonna be kind of bored watching the same thing over again, but it was really interesting how he did it. Like
Watching what?
I thought it was gonna be like the exact same movie over again,
No,
and
no.
they were gonna add stuff.
Not for 1 second I thought
No,
this was gonna be the same movie.
like the same shots. I'm like, okay, I'm technically watching the same thing over again. Like I was gonna thought I would be like bored. Like, okay, I already watched this. But no, it went very well. It went like it kept me very entertained, and I wasn't bored at all.
I can see why Ray Fisher hated Joss Whedon. No, I see why. Because all of his scenes were cut.
That's Cyborg, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah. But yeah,
that, yeah.
and we're done. So thank you for watching our video on Justice League, and thank you for listening as well to our
Whoa,
podcast.
whoa.
What?
forgot one thing.
All right. What's the one thing?
What would you rate it?
Oh, I totally forgot about this. I would rate it honestly a 9 out of 10. What about you? Because it's kind of like dragged out for you. So, what was that face?
I'm thinking 7, but I really don't want to use 7.
Give it an 8. I think it deserves an 8.
Yeah, it deserves an 8. Yeah, solid 8. Solid 8. Yeah.
Yay! All right, so thank you for watching our YouTube video and thank you for joining us on our podcast as well. We will be back next week with 2 new guests and we will be talking all about Marvel. I am excited. MCU, I am so excited. And yeah, so see you next week. Bye, guys.